JD class, and the other represents the Master of Laws, the LLM class. Speaking first will be our JD graduate, Jesse Horn. Let me introduce Jesse. He needs no introduction to his fellow classmates, but perhaps others in the audience. He grew up in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, received his undergraduate degree from Colorado College. A remarkable athlete as well as a law student, Jesse is a medalist in both the United States Amateur Snowboard Association Championships as well as the Junior National Wheelchair Championships. While at the law school, he's worked in the U.S. Attorney's offices in New York and in Washington, D.C., as well as a large private law firm in Colorado. He's been the senior vice president of the Cornell Law Students Association and the student representative on the Cornell Law Association Executive Board of Directors. Following graduation, he'll be entering private practice in Colorado. Please join me in again welcoming our JD speaker, Jesse.
You know, I was living it up at the Hotel California when I learned that I had been accepted to Cornell Law School. I had stopped into the infamous hotel in Todos Santos, Mexico to check my email after a long day at the beach. The first email that I saw contained the headline, "Welcome. We invite you to become a lawyer in the best sense." When I considered what I could say to you today, I wanted to give you something that you could put in your heart and take with you. I wanted to give you something that would help you recall what we have done and what we have accomplished. What I realized, however, was that nothing I could say to you would make up for all that you have given me. I could not have asked for a better 3 years. I could not have scripted a better law school experience than the one I've had at Cornell Law. I realized how much I owe to everyone here for making that a true statement. There hasn't been a day that I've been here where I haven't walked out of class without admiration for how smart and committed my classmates are. There hasn't been a professor who failed to win my respect, not only for their boundless knowledge, but really for the personal interest they've taken in each one of us. I've learned that teaching isn't only about imparting knowledge. It is about being responsible for uses to which that knowledge might be put. Likewise, there has not been a week where I have not been impressed by the commitment and dedication of the non-teaching staff, the registrar's office, the administrative staff, career services, and the maintenance staff. Never once failed to say, "Hey, what's going on? How are you?" I am honored to know these people just as I am honored to be a part of the class of 2010. To everyone, thank you all so much. What we can put in our hearts and take with us is what has been done for us, and how effectively those efforts have been accomplished. The experience that we have all shared at Cornell Law is unique. The staff, the students, the administration, even visitors who have come here for several hours have felt the bond that has kept us here, and which will always keep us close. We may not see a lot of our peers again after today, but be assured that if we run into someone years or decades down the line, we will know they went to Cornell Law and understand right away how their lives have been shaped by this school. This is special. This is what makes Cornell Law more than an institution. We can look back not only at our first day here, but we have now experienced our last. During our one-hour orientation, Professor Holden Smith told us a story about her time in law school. She recalled that during the winter of her first year, the heat went out in her Chicago apartment. And as we learned from Professor Summers, No one wants to be in Chicago in the wintertime. Yet despite being bundled in blankets in her bitterly cold apartment, Professor Holden Smith was as happy as she had ever been, because all she had to do was study the law. The point, she said, was to cherish our time at law school, because we would never again have the opportunity to embrace the simple joys of learning the law. She advised us to make everyday matter at Cornell. She wanted us to embrace it and make it our own. After 3 years, I can tell you that we have made it our own. And what we are leaving with is a diploma that attests not only to our academic prowess, but to our social and emotional commitment to each other and to Cornell law. There's one more story that I want to share with you. A few years ago, my dad took me to a bar in Cabo San Lucas. He said it was the perfect bar. After going there, he may have been right. There's a big picture on the wall taken by a Japanese pilot in the first wave of the attack on Pearl Harbor. There are pictures sent back by U.S. troops from Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, and Iraq. There are pictures of Trophy Marlin, pretty girls, handsome boys, storms on the ocean, and historic pictures of Cabo when it was just a fishing village. There are huge margaritas, and the nachos are delicious. Those aren't what make Roadhouse 22 the perfect bar. What makes Roadhouse 22 the perfect bar is that it is the home of no bad days. For me, no bad days represents a way of life. Just thinking about no bad days makes life go smoother and makes me happier. When I thought about concluding my career at Cornell Law, it occurred to me that if no bad days can have a home in a bar in Cabo, then no bad days can have a class. And what better class than ours, the class of 2010. John Lennon said, "Imagine. It's easy if you try." Close your eyes and imagine the benefits of being a part of the class of no bad days. It doesn't mean that there won't be rough spots or hard times. Instead, take no bad days and hold it in your heart, realizing that every day is full of possibility and excitement, just like a day at Cornell Law. When you hit those rough spots or hard times, remember that you are a part of the class of no bad days, and move on with a smile for the people sitting on your right and on your left, in front of you and behind you. Who can have a bad day after that? I auspicate, A-U-S-P-I-C-A-T-E, which means to begin or inaugurate with a ceremony intended to bring good luck. Sorry guys, I had to show my parents that I now use Black's Law Dictionary. Anyway, I auspicate the 2010 graduating class of the Cornell Law School as the class of no bad days. This is not the end, but only the beginning. Congratulations. Good luck to you all. Always remember that Cornell Law is your home, so come back soon and come back often.